Good morning, welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's Tuesday, but it was a bank holiday weekend, so technically this is the start of my week. Lucky for me, because I work for a company that is mostly based in the US, and it was Memorial Day in the US yesterday, so everyone else was off as well. So there's not too much like stuff I missed out on to catch up on this morning. And like today is the start of the week where we'll have our weekly meeting and things like that. I'm still on a high from Slam Dunk and looking forward to going to another show tonight. We're mostly going to see the opener. We tend to do that a lot actually because we like a lot of small bands. Just been planning my day in my bullet journal as I usually do. I'm still absolutely loving the bullet journal system. It's still working out really well for me. I've never had a system stick for this long. If you want to know more about my bullet journal, then I did make a video walking through it and talking about the system, etc. So I will link that on a card. It's probably one of my favorite videos I've made recently actually. I really like that one. Been doing some work on our features section and wireframing, like how to arrange the content for that. It's going good, but it's time to break for lunch now. Something I really love about working from home that I need to take advantage of more is that you can cook your own lunch, and it's really easy to make something good and healthy rather than just going and buying whatever is convenient. So it's not something I do often enough. Today I thought that we would do a little cooking with Charlie. I'm going to attempt to make a burrito bowl, I guess. It's something I used to buy from Chilango when I worked in Clerkenwell. It's this really delicious Mexican food place, and they did a really good like rice box, I think they called it, which was like the fillings of a burrito but in a box instead. And so I'm going to attempt to make my own one today because it's what I'm craving, and there's no Chilango near me sadly. So cue cooking montage. So in typical Charlie and Mark fashion last night, we left after the opener. That's actually a good thing about really liking small bands, is that they often open shows, and if you're not incredibly interested in the headliners or the bands that play after them, then you can go home and get an early night. And I'm such an old person for saying that, but it is the truth. Sorority Noise were awesome. I forgot how good the sound is at the Underworld. If you live in London, or if you come to London and there's an opportunity to see a show at the Underworld, definitely do it, because it's an awesome small venue. And if you don't want to be like in the pit getting all sweaty and jumping around, then there's like a raised bit you can stand on and get a pretty damn good view, and the sound is always really good. And I think bands just seem to like the venue as well, because every show I go to there, they always seem to put like a lot of energy into it. I know, it was a really good set, so they were really good. And I picked up the vinyl afterwards because I like to support. And this is a really, really good album. It's called You're Not As Blank As You Think, and highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite albums of the year so far. So I'm gonna give this a play today. I think I haven't actually used our record player for a while, which is a shame. I guess we've been away and stuff. I think I might go work from the Starbucks for a bit today, just cause why not? Get a change of scenery. And then yeah, tonight we are going to see Cute Is What We Aim For. And I think Waster are supporting them as well, so that should be a good opener. morning, it's Friday, so that means that I haven't been able to talk to you yet about the Cute Is What We Aim For concert. I loved it. It felt like such a throwback to being like, I think I was 19 years old when I first heard Cute Is What We Aim For, so that's nearly 10 years ago. And yeah, just to sing along to songs that I've been listening to for that long is always gonna be awesome. So I loved it. And yesterday I listened to a bunch of other music that I used to listen to in 2008 as well. What's going on out there? It's still really hot in London, so I've got the door open today, which is why it's probably noisier outside, but it's bringing in a lot of fresh air, so that's good. I'm getting frustrated at Ico Moon at the moment. I've taken over coding a project that Nathan started, but I don't know where he got the icons from. This is our like icon set in Ico Moon. These icons here, I want some more to match them, but I don't know where they came from. I'm fairly sure it was an icon set, but yeah, I just can't figure it out. And one of the drawbacks of being in a different time zone to your team is that it's several hours until anyone is going to wake up and be able to help me with that. So moving on to other things. Actually, this is something that I've been thinking about lately, is real, and I'm going to do a video about creative block talking more about this, but something I've realized is that lately I've been really trying to check myself on the excuses that I'm making. So like right now I'm really frustrated by this issue and I'm spending some time trying to figure it out, but actually there's a lot of other things to do with this project that I could just move on and do. I'm just not very good at like leaving something. I'm like, no, I must figure it out. But really, if I want to proceed with this project, the best thing to do is get everything else done so that the only thing left is to figure this one thing out when the rest of my team comes online. So yeah, that's my day. I'm gonna head into the city soon-ish, I think, and meet my friend Leighton for lunch, which will be nice. He's over from Australia. We used to work together in New Zealand. The interesting thing about moving countries is that most of my friends in London are new friends technically in the grand scheme of things, because I've only lived here for a little over 2 years. So most of the friends, the people I see, are people that I have only known for less than 2 years pretty much. So it's always nice to see someone that you've known a lot longer when they come over and visit. I'm gonna take them to Honest Burger. I was gonna try somewhere new, but I just love Honest Burger and it's honestly the best burger place in London, and I was craving a burger, so why go anywhere but the best? Okay, so I did a terrible job of finishing vlogging this day, but I went out to lunch with Leighton, which was really nice. We sat in the sun outside at Honest Burger. Then I actually came back home and worked for a bit before heading out again to go and see Rise Against in a really small venue for them. So that was a pretty epic show. They were really good live, as expected. It is Saturday now, and this morning I had a driving lesson. It didn't go as good as my last ones, I think because it had been quite a gap in between lessons and I'd forgotten some things. He said I was like, when changing gears, instead of just like pulling the gear stick, I was like pushing down on it and pulling, and so it was like grinding. Ugh. He said that an examiner would fail me for that, so that's something that I gotta watch. Now I'm not gonna have another driving lesson until I come back from New York, so I'm probably gonna be crap again in the next one. But I also have my theory test booked for just after I come back, and then he said I can move to having 2 lessons a week, so hopefully the plan of getting my license before going to New Zealand can still be a thing. Anyway, random license chat over. I'm going to end this vlog here so that I can start editing it, because the next vlogs you see from me are going to be the New York vlogs. I'm really excited about them. I feel like I've gotten into a bit of a vlogging rut where my vlogs aren't all that creative or interesting anymore. I don't know. So I want to try and do some different things, I guess, in New York to try and improve that again. I found this with when I did Vlogmas. I can't remember what Christmas that was, 2015 possibly. It was really useful for like breaking through some creative barriers and getting really passionate about vlog editing again, not just vlog filming, because right now I like filming vlogs more than I enjoy editing them. So anyway, stay tuned for the New York vlogs. I hope I didn't talk them up too much and now you're going to be disappointed. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you had a good week. As per usual, let me know about it down below in the comments. It's always my favourite thing, because then we can have a chat and you can tell me what's going on in your life, because I feel like you get to hear about mine and I don't get to hear about yours. So go do that, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!